darlings. So, in this video, I'll be talking about how to write a Japanese standard CV or resume and cover letter. I know this topic is long overdue. A lot of people have been asking me how to write a CV or Japanese standard CV or cover letter. A lot of people have been asking me to help them write. So first, I want to mention that I no longer write CVs or resumes, but after this video, I believe you should be able to write your CV and resume yourself. Okay, so before we go into that, it's your girl Nigerian in Japan, and thank you for watching my video. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing to my channel if you're watching on YouTube. And if this is the first time you're seeing me on your screen, I am a Nigerian living in Japan, just like the name Nigerian in Japan. I am a teacher in Japan. I'm an English teacher in Japan. And on this page, I post about my life in Japan, my relocation journey, and sometimes I give websites for job applications even outside of Japan. So if this is the kind of content you want to see, please subscribe to my channel if you're watching on YouTube. And if you're watching on Facebook or TikTok, please give me a follow. Like and share this video too. Thank you. So yes, let's get back to business. Like I said in this video, I'll be talking about how to write a Japanese standard CV or resume and cover letter. So before that, I want to say that a standard resume is a standard resume. A standard CV is a standard CV. There is no Japanese standard and UK standard or whatever. If you have a standard CV, you can submit it anywhere. However, some Japanese companies will ask for some specific things. Also, there are some things you should not add to your CVs, whatever, wherever you want to submit it. And that is what we are going to be talking about on this video. So, firstly, I'll be talking about the things that should be in your CV or resume and the things that should not be in your CV or resume. Okay, so let's talk about the things that should be in your CV or resume. Number one, your contact information. Your contact information includes your name, your email address, your phone number. These are the three major things you need in your contact information. Number two is a professional summary or objective. And this is like a brief summary or overview of your career goals, what you hope to achieve, and stuff like that. It's not like everything, just a brief summary of your career goals. Okay. Number three, education. Mostly your degrees end. You have a bachelor's degree, a master's degree, or a PhD degree. This is where they come in. Or you have other professional certificates or certifications you've done. This is where it comes in. Your degree, the month and the year it was earned. Number four on the list is your work experience. Your work experience should start from the most recent job you are doing down to the first job you ever did that is related to the job you are applying for. Please, your work experiences that you are putting should be related to the job you are applying for. Okay. Number five on the list is your skills. What skills do you have? Soft skills, technical skills, communication is a skill, listening ability is a skill, um, programming is a skill. Whatever skill it is you have, this is where you put it in. It could be technical skills or soft skills. Okay. Number six on the list is your certifications, relevant tools or certifications. If you have any certification that you've had, like if you apply for an ALT, this is where you put your TEFL certificate or your CELTA certificate or whatever English certificate you have. If you don't have it, fine, you can skip it. The next one on the list is language spoken. What languages do you speak? And by languages, we don't mean local languages. Sometimes local languages may count depending on the job you are actually applying for. Speak English, French, German, any language you speak, please, this is the time to put it in. And then next one on the list is references. Sometimes you might be asked to put references. You can also indicate that references will be provided based on request. So I also want to state that most Japanese companies will ask you to put a passport photograph of you on your resume. This passport photograph is not just any passport photograph, it must be a professional photograph passport photograph of you in suit, tie, or a corporate formal dress. Okay, don't just put any passport photograph there, and it should be mostly either by the top left or top right. Okay, so what are the things that should not be found in your CV? Your personal details, such as your age, your date of birth, your marital status, your religion, and all those stuff. They are not needed in your CV or your resume. Please take them out. Please take them out. Nobody wants to know if you are married or single. Nobody wants to know if you are 10 years or 20 years old. Please take those things out of your CV. Another thing that should not be found on your CV is your hobbies or interests, unless they are related to the job you are applying for. If you're applying for a teaching job, can say you have hobbies of reading, teaching. Those ones are related to the job you are applying for. But telling people that, oh, I like cooking, I like singing, how is that related to the job you are applying for? Please take it out of your CV. Then next is personal characteristics like your height, your complexion. All those things are not needed in your CV. Please take them out. If you're applying for job roles such as like models or maybe basketball players or soccer players, maybe you can put in those ones. But for teaching job, please, you don't need those details. Okay. Another thing that should not be found in your CV or resume is unprofessional email address. Your name is Prosper Udoka and your email address is missprosh at gmail.com. Please take it out, please. Use professional email address. Another thing that should not be found on your resume is your social media handles. Unless social media platforms like LinkedIn, Upwork and stuff like that. But your TikTok and please, especially if your handles are not job related, please take them out of your CV or resume. And last but not the least, lies. Please take out the lies from your CV. If you cannot work under pressure, don't put it in your CV. If you know you've not achieved something, please do not put it in your CV. Take out the lies from your CV. Okay? So now that we've learned how to write a CV or a resume, now let's talk about cover letter. A lot of people are always confused when they hear cover letter. If you ask me, cover letter is simply an application letter. It's simply a summary of your CV or resume. Okay, so when writing a cover letter, try to make it as precise as possible. Firstly, note that a cover letter should have a letter heading, and the letter heading should be your name, your full name, and then beneath should be your contact information, your phone number, your Gmail, your email address, and every other contact address you have. Then the body of the letter should be directed at the company you are applying for. So this should answer the question of, can I use one cover letter to apply for different jobs? No, you cannot. You cannot use one cover letter to apply for different jobs, because each cover letter should be directed at the company you are applying for and the role you are applying for. So when you are done with the body of the letter, you end it like a normal formal letter. Okay? I know with all of this explanation, a lot of people would be even more confused. So I made a research and I discovered this website where you can create a resume or CV. Please go through the website. You will see how to create a resume or a CV on the website. If you are confused, please reach out to me. I might be able to put you through. Also, I found out this website where you can write a cover letter. All you have to do is input your details and they will help you to create a standard cover letter and resume. Okay, thank you so much for watching my video. If you've watched to this point, that means you really love me, and guess what, I love you back. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you got value from this video, please do not forget to like this video, share, and please drop a comment for me. If you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel. If you're watching on Facebook or TikTok, please click on the follow button. Thank you. Bye. Mwah.